Hi all, how are you going? Welcome with me, Rizky, on another round of Righteous Rings where I give 4 Righteous Rings to you guys. It's been a hectic week. I will not even begin to say I'm glad I'm looking a little bit better. This morning I woke up and I couldn't see out of my left eye. It was completely congealed. I suffer really bad sinusitis and I have a deviated septum and I've needed rhinoplasty, basically a nose job surgery, for quite some time. That's why you can see my nose is very strange. Anyway, there's neither here nor there. But I got a sinus infection, really bad, for 3 days, which led into my eye socket and through the whole left-hand side of my face. It's not the first time I've had this occur, but not to this degree either. It literally bedridden me for 4 days. So no readings have occurred obviously during that time, and that is why I've pushed the live reading back multiple times over the whole weekend period. I wanted to get the reading done on Thursday. We're now on Sunday evening, and yeah, I'm only just considering doing it now. And as I said, this probably won't be live. It will be set as a premiere, even though the live is still very much up on the video listing. The reason I have done that is because there was a big thing I wanted to make a point of, which is very important. We have a new member that has joined us. I have a new mod. Now, when certain characters of the community show exquisite due diligence in supporting the channel, and do that consecutively for a long time, I do greatly appreciate them sentiments. And when I look at every comment everyone writes on my channel, and every live chat, I always make sure I take note of anyone who pops in. And for a long time there had been a congruent individual who had been an avid subscriber and watcher and always comments and always uplifts me during such times like I have had this last few days. So beautiful Melissa is joining us. She will be below in the mod squad. Now, Melissa is very humble and also perhaps a little bit scared as well, because she's not aware of what that does. But that's fine, because you don't have to do anything, my darling. Your constituents will help you, all those in blue. But I did want to make a point that Melissa is on board as an avid supporter of the channel, and there are certain ones of us that always start off that way and end up becoming my most avid soldiers, as Infinite can attest to. So, just because you start one way in this world, don't think you'll always be in that box, because growth is always welcome to you, and often does occur, whether you want it or not. Like me as well, we're all constantly growing. So we are going to do this weekly. Now, I've tapered out the dates a little bit because obviously, for obvious reasons, that's way too bright, my eyes. For obvious reasons, because we've missed a few days and I don't see the point in trying to save that grace now. It's past. But we are going to go from the here and now and move forward though, so we don't move too much of the reading off of it. So we're going to run this from August 28th, the Sunday where I am here and now, which of course our American counterparts will be going into, through till September 5th, which is a Monday. Okay, so Sunday through to the following Monday week. Okay, August 28th, seeing out that for September 6th. Now, I know this is getting a long intro, guys. Please be patient. Timestamps will be included. Now, another dear note to mention for the 1st of September, very important date for another avid friend and absolute support system of mine, and has been since meeting this individual. And if you ever watched the Unhinged weekly version, you would have heard this individual very prominent in the walls of that reading. So to Matt Man, happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your gift. When he has anything in life he needs to make a choice on, he has a coin he flips, heads or tails, yes or no. So for his birthday I found a special coin that has yes or no written on it. And he's very chuffed about that. So I hope you have a very happy birthday on Thursday, September 1st. And to all my Virgoian viewers, I hope you do have a lovely Virgo season, as we are now very much in Virgo's energy, swifting out the lush Leo side of things. As you do know, we did have on the 27th here, 28th in the Northern Hemisphere. So we've just had that moon process all come through for that period with that change now. And I don't know, it was very unsettling for me that as we first moved into Virgo season. It is starting to calm down a little bit now. But my energy, I don't know if you felt it too, has been extremely fluxy without the other issues of unexpected health and things. But I do hope you're all doing very, very well. And I hope we have a good reading today for all of the signs. I think we could all use some uplifting spirit and strength during this time. So let me get the alcohol stuff on. Why not? Can't hurt. Find a deck. You look good, the old AA. It's been a while. And find out who we're going to read for. Okay. August 28th through till September 5th, all 12 signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, placements of the sign to be read. This will pertain to your weekly. First sign to be read, always by random. Leo, since we just came out of your season, I guess that would be appropriate, wouldn't it, to start off with the signs that we've just left season off. So for Leo, this will be your August 28th through to September 5th weekly. I hope you're all doing very, very well, Leo, and everyone in general. Shout out to Jane, avid supporter of the channel. I hope she's doing very, very well. For Leo, please, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, August 28th through to September. I feel like you are very unsure, Leo. Very unsure, questioning, double taking, like double questioning yourself, like not trusting your instinctual knowings, questioning it. Let's have a look at the weight. Yeah, and it's leading to some downfall issues here for you, massively, Leo. The underlying energy for your week is that of the Knight of Swords reverse. So the whole week is wrapped up in an incapacity or an inability here to make any forcible movement to make things work here. There could be a bit of disputing as well. Not really meeting of the minds, in fact, grating. Opinions, points of view, just not meshing well. People aren't understanding your point of view. You're not understanding theirs. It's hot-headedness, it's ego a bit here and there. There's a F-up of communication, I want to say. There's a misunderstandings here. Mercury goes retro, I think, during this period. Don't quote me on that, but I do believe we were in pre-shadow. I think we might be getting out of that now. I'm pretty sure this could be a massive complication for you throughout this week if that is so, but even if it's not, I feel like that is the underlying current still. Let's suss out the week. 28th, 29th, Leo, Sunday, Monday. You start off with your fire, your King of Wands. You start off the week being very honest, very conscientious, very, very grounded in a way of being passionate, but also being very invested, being very warm, being very desired. Career or what you do at the moment is at the forefront of what others do. You're trying to nourish some sort of development here in some sort of creativity, I want to say. Whether that's yours or someone else's, like trying to get them to go forward. But I feel like on the Tuesday and Wednesday, the 30th and 31st, as we see out August, the Hermit in reverse, Virgo's major arcana inverted here. there's a lack of following your own knowledge or backing yourself. There's too much consensus of what other people are thinking, feeling, or their general opinions being followed here and not your own. There's a sense of not being left alone as well, being over or inundated with other people's issues, problems, or just them, their space and energy being full on around you. And I feel like this is at your detriment as well, because on the 1st and 2nd of September, the Thursday and Friday, it's going to lead to some things coming to a boil. The 5 of Wands reverse. This is going to lead to not only some battles, some obstacles, and some people having to fight for your opinion or to put your foot down, but it's going to lead to some sort of some consequences here. I want to say, with that 5 of Wands reverse, there's some real disputes here. Could even lead to some trickery or some sort of underhandedness in some ways. There's a real sense of failing to use your abilities to the fullest. There could be even litigational issues, some fraudulent actions here. And as we see out the week, it gets a little bit more worrying. With the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, the Saturday, Sunday, and the Monday. Then we've got the Hangman reversed. So this tells me, seeing out your week, Leo, that whatever sacrifice you've made or whatever you've tried to make work here, you're lacking in the knowledge still. What sacrifice you gave or what emotion you tried to put into action has become stale, or has become ineffective, or has become useless and just wasted. Whatever was trying to get momentum of here, of this King of Wands initially at the beginning of the week, led to confusion of the knowledge, led to confusion within the communication, and led to confusion to you spiritually as well. The Hermit reverse, that's knowledge, that's guidance. Wands, the 5, is that of battle, trying to get your point across, trying to win it. And reverse is being defeated. And with that Hangman inverted, you're not getting any spiritual movement here. That's why I think that Knight of Swords is at the bottom of that deck. Try as you may, try as you might, but sometimes you just can't move it with all your might. Next sign, Cancer, Crab Gang. You'll be the next sign to be read for August 28th till September 5th. Mad shout out to all the Crabby Gang out there, to Shanae, to Julia, to, oh my god, so many people out there are my Cancerian cousins. So that's just, to all of you Crabby Patties, I love you. Oh, a Hierophant reverse. Taurus is major. I'm flying out there. Another 5 in the same position, inverted, but not the 5 of Wands this time. This 5 is all 2 5s. Oh. Show you. Cancer. Oh boy. Well, I don't want to give this message. Wait, this is going to be a hard week for Cancers, and for some of you, this won't be your message, but this is going to be a difficult one to be read, so I'm putting out a warning now. Underlying energy for the week, the 2 of Wands reversed. The realization of what we want and what we got is not one and the same. The reality of it and the idea of it. I'm going to put a warning out right now for some of you. Something was lost. Well, for all of you, in a way, something was lost this week. For some of you, it's a connection with a person through either loss of marriage, loss of friendship and or relations, or through parting in a more final way. Do you understand? This is not good for you. I suggest not watching this particular reading today. So I suggest go now. But for the rest of you that still want to proceed, we're Start out the week, the 28th, 29th, Sunday and Monday for Cancer's week. The Hierophant reverse, Taurus is major. There's a realization here spiritually, especially in our belief systems, that something is outdated or something needs to change. Maybe something we have been giving great sacrifice for is no longer part of our belief system, or a marriage that is no longer needed or wanted or in alignment with self. The Hierophant reverse is a deep internal belief system spiritually of your true believing that what was is no longer what you believe, honor, or respect now. In that some of this department here, as I said, can taint to marriage, can taint to spirituality. Some of it may even be bigger than that. Maybe who you are. But on the 30th and 31st, on the Tuesday and Wednesday, we see this Queen of Cups come through. Now this is either you embodying this energy, or this is a person that you are seeing again, or that you're getting news about. For some of you, it could be a grandmother, a mother, an aunt, a cousin, or someone that you have deep connection to, even if you have not seen this individual for a long time, because I'm not feeling like you had, but you may have. Queen of Cups, you know, she is just so honest, wisdom-filled, so intuitive, like she's warm, she's loving, she's full of emotion and feeling and imagination. The 1st and 2nd of September, Thursday, Friday, we now have the 5 of Swords reverse. So this is losing a battle here. And this is why I say what I said before. For some, this Queen of Cups maybe someone that you very much love, and they be losing the battle with something, because at the end of the week, you have the 5 of Cups. Do you understand what I say? For some of you, this is a person you really loved, and they're going to lose a long-running battle, which is going to leave you so grief-filled. For some of you, this Queen of Cups is a relationship, a friend, and some type of issue that can no longer be resolved. It's like the nail in the coffin. Like I said, the underlying energy for the week, Cancer. 2 of Wands reverse. This person, maybe things weren't always great. Maybe things sometimes were a little hectic. Maybe you just weren't close recently because there were some issues here. Maybe you didn't agree with their lifestyle. Maybe you didn't agree with their partner or something. Because then you can see what I can see this week. Yeah, 7 of Swords reverse. The Lovers reverse underneath that. Yeah, I got a real sense, feeling Cancer this week, that something's found out. There is a connection here that is broken from it. Whether that is through thievery, whether that's through someone being an imposter, whether that's through someone lying, cheating, stealing, or actually passing. It will aim differently to each and every one of you, I feel, but the message is still congruent. The situation or the issue by which it's adapted to may be different circumstances, but the message is still the same. I don't want to pin on that much more than that because I don't think there's anything else I can tell you about that really. Honestly, and I don't really want to push it any further. Let's see the next sign for the week. That is Virgo. Happy birthday to the Virgos out there. Happy birthday to the one and only Ant-Man, and happy Virgoing season. Alright, Virgo, let's find out your week. August 28th through to September 5th, and happy birthday to all the Virgos. Let's find out what your week's looking like. Sunday the 28th through to Monday the 5th of September for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury placements. Let's find out. Oh boy, it's going to be a hard week. Balance out in the end, I think. Underlying energy for Virgo's week, the whole week, 28th till the 5th, the 9 of Wands. Respite between the battles, but there is a real sense here of needing to be on the front foot, waiting for the next onslaught, waiting for the next issue, battle. I'm feeling quite exhausted, feeling a bit bruised, physically and mentally, I want to say. The week starts off calm, 28th, 29th, the Sunday, Monday, 4 of Swords for Virgo. So we are in a state of respite, repose. We are very pulled back. We're really just chilling. We're not really in lines of communication or around anyone really during this time. Very pulled back, very reserved. The Tuesday, Wednesday, the 30th and 31st for Virgo. King of Pentacles reversed. Now this is someone very corrupt. This is that Wops, Apper, Ponzi schemer, scammer, real sleuthy sort that's trying to come into your midst on the 30th and 31st, the Tuesday and Wednesday, trying to get you caught up in the next scheme, scam, with you, against you, a bit of both it feels like almost, but this person's very much out for self. The 1st and 2nd of September, Thursday, Friday, 6 of Swords, reverse. There is a sense here of wanting to beat something that otherwise we've not been able to beat before. But we're still lacking in the strength or the courage to do so. Still being very anxiety-ridden. Still being very unsure of self. Still not backing self enough. There's also this sense of being too afraid to really take it to another step. There's a sense of lacking in will. Seeing the week out ends out. Alright, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Virgo. 3 Pentacles. Great collaboration here with others is going to be born from this. Great collaboration and maybe a new beginning in an adventure of actual financial benefit here as well. A collaboration that may lead to a growth of an idea, a product, or money, just in general. I feel like this 3 of Pentacles is a real beginning of something very, very prosperous. Something that can be extremely long-term. A business, promotion, a whole new start. Okay, with that being said, let's look at the next sign word. It will be, we've got 2 here. We'll start with 1 and then we'll get to the other. The fish, Pisces. May I shout out to the one and only Pisces Love 5, to a lot of my Piscean friends. I hope you're all doing well. Let's see what's going for Pisces for August 28th to September 5th. Is the fish, we are going to hit you now. May I shout out to Pisces Love 5 and all my Piscean counterparts. Okay, we're about to pull for you. Yes, it's just the next morning on to, I've worked out some meteorite rain. The alarm not going off. God, I love the rain, but hey, I just fucking love it. So let's kick it. Piscean reading while the rain is pouring down. Now, don't you just think this is gorgeous? I picked this up at my local smoke mart. It's a little cauldron, which is actually an oil burner. Oh, that was really quite cute. I thought I need a new oil burner because my kids broke mine. So, Pisces, the devil in reverse one to show its face, Capricornian energy there. So let's check out your 28th through to September 5th. So we've got one twin that's very grumpy this morning. Very grumpy, wants the phone to watch, but I do my videos on the phone. Doesn't want the laptop today, as you can hear. Pisces, let's look at it. August 28th through to September 5th, okay, your weekly. This will be coming out as a premiere. I'm hoping anyway. What is that on my board? Alright, 2 of Cups reversed, 6 of Swords. The Devil reversed, that Devil reverse came out anyway. With the 3 Cups, bottom of the deck, that 9 of Wands reversed. There is a bit of a consensus here, guys, of in good time, children, in good time. Sorry, Pisces. Underlying energy for your week, that 9 of Wands reverse. There is a real sense of obstacles, trouble, jealousy here. It's resulting in disputes, quarrels. There's a lack of compromise here this week between you and others. And I feel like a lot is being noticed here with Judgment behind that 9 of Wands reverse at the base of the deck for the week. But as we travel through, we are starting to see some real issues here. 28th and 29th, that Sunday, Monday, that 2 of Cups reverse, Pisces. There really is a disunion here. Some things change and some things are broken, and some things are so badly changed by being broken that they will not only never be the same again, but will never do that again. There is a real sense of disunion here, disalignment, actually breaking of engagements or commitments, and they could be something as simple as a verbal or something written and signed. But there is a real sense here of disunion and you making a headstrong attempt here where you haven't been able to do it before to do it this time with the 6 of Swords. After that is realised on the 30th and 31st, the Tuesday and Wednesday of August, Pisces, it's like, look, that was the last straw. That was the last sword to make me motivated enough to cross this river. Something I have not been able to do up to this point. I get to the edge, I put my toe in the water, but god damn, I can never get in that boaty boat to go across. Tuesday, Wednesday you do. Pisces, you make that headstrong attempt. You beat your anxiety. You get across this river. Something you otherwise had not been able to do up to this point. The 1st and 2nd of September, the Thursday, Friday, Capricorn's major, the Devil reversed. With this beating, with this overcoming, I should say, of this issue, you are so much more. You now know what you don't want. You know what that looks, smells like, tastes like. You've had it before, and you are releasing all of this. All of this by which was bad for you. All of this which was no good for you. What you were putting up with because you had to rather than because you wanted to. Everything that you felt that choice had abandoned in you. And man, what do we do when we release the devil? 3rd, 4th, 5th. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We fucking celebrate. 3 of Cups. This is the solace that's needed now that we shoot out the bad juju. Now it's time to lift up that cup, get with the merriment, and start to really celebrate this harvest. This absolute resolution here. The cycle, the completion, the coming together. The creativity, the expansion. And just all by which comes from that. There's much excitement to be had by week's end for Pisces. It starts off hard, but that hard situation, that painful experience is the thing that gets you to make movement here where you have been so darn stagnant for so long. And this is beyond necessary. Because with this has a chain reaction. It's like a combustion engine, you know. It's one that fires off that makes another, and it all comes together in this beautiful firing energy of pure strength and amazement. I don't know how better else to explain it to you than that. Through the darkness is the light, my kiddies. And you're about to see the most brightest of beautiful light very shortly. Next sign to be read for the weekly. Let's keep it popping forward. Too many cards. Aquarius, my water-bearing beauties. Whoopsie daisy, and she's knocking shit over like there is no tomorrow. Because that's how she does it. Aquarius, welcome. You'll be the next sign to be read for August 28th through till September 5th. And if you're down in Oz like me, you will know it's nearly showtime as we hit into September. Are we even having a show this year? I'm not sure. All right, let's kick it and find out what's coming in now for the beautiful, darlingest Aquariuses and my water-bearing cousins. Let's find out what's coming in for you for the week, 28th through till the 5th of September. Oh, we've had a mad flush of cards pull through. Oh, another one of these. Is it Spirit? Aquarius, you've got a big one. Oh, this devil reverse is coming back. Bite everyone in the tookie today. It's coffee. I'm out of milk. So if you've all figured I've gone crazy and I'm drinking a black tea. No. 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 She's milkless and poor people. And it's only a Monday. Bottom of the deck, underlying energy for the week for Aquarius. The devil reverse. Capricorn's major yet again coming through. Hey, Boasty. So, the whole week Aquarius is all about releasing. Releasing things that are bad for us, things that shackle, maybe trying to give up some addictive purposes. If that's the case, I apologise for that. Maybe we're making just some badass, big-ass changes here because what was no good. What we had was not working. Just give me a moment, please. Sorry about that. Aquarius, let's suss out your week. 28th, 29th of August, the Sunday, Monday. Got a major. We're starting the week off hot and heavy. Sorry. Aquarius, starting off that week, Sunday, Monday, the 28th, 29th, the Wheel of Fortune reversed. We're starting off the week in a real sentiment of incorrect sequence. Fortune and fate aren't really favouring us right now. If anything, it seems to be the bad odds, bad sequence, bad luck, bad keeps coming our way. If we were to roll the dice, we would get that dreaded state, guys, every single time. It's that, like, the universe ain't got your backing. It's like, fortune and fate, you're not a lucky person. Sorry. There is just this overall sense that fortune does not favour thee, that luck does not gift thee very much plentifulness at all. And on the Tuesday, Wednesday, the 30th, 31st, Aquarius, I think it starts to make you quite sad. This is grief. This is true grief, sadness. There is still some prosperity that we could move forward here with the 2 cups that aren't spilled. But we are so in the shock of that grief state. We haven't processed that yet. We're not up to that point yet. We're just in the state of absolute pain. We have a lot of regret here. And you're starting to realise that maybe life lacks some of the lustrous meaning. Some of you all want to say, this is a time of year where you reflect upon someone's passing, where bad luck had bestowed you with the almighty gift of grief and pain and mourning. Mourn this person, whether they've passed or not. But most I feel they have. The 1st and 2nd of September, the Thursday, Friday, for Aquarius, now we're looking at the King of Wands reversed. This is a gentleman that is very emotionally unstable, very hot-headed, very flies off at the bit, very changeable, not very steady. He's all over the place. Can sometimes be quite hurtful in their mannerisms as well. Not thinking things through, just all about the action. It's all blasé. It's not directed in any particular direction. It's very emotionally invested, which makes them a little bit emotionally unstable and come across quite egotistical and quite demanding and quite selfish. Rounding out this week, and we did have extras, so keep that in mind, the 3rd, 4th, 5th, the Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You've come through, Aquarius, as you, the star. Through all this pain and this realization at the end of the week, wrapping it up, is that of hope and wish fulfillment. It is that of wishes fulfilled. It is that of astrological guidance and influence, and it's starting to feel like the universe is starting to write this shift that you've been feeling and experiencing. I don't think just this week, but maybe even more so before that. It's like the stars are starting to come back into their alignment, and you're starting to find your northern star again, your direction. You feel like they responding to you, that there is a connection here, whereas otherwise you did not feel that at the beginning of the week, is what I'm getting at here. There is a sense of purpose, belonging. And when you feel that, you find not just hope, not just joy, not just love, but true contentment, true abundance, true perfection in that. Look, we've got the star with the 10 of Cups here, Aquarius. Not many combinations in the tarot give me absolute joy. These two do. These two do. Because this is through hope and faith renewed. Through that not giving up. Through still having hope that something is there for you. That you are on the divine path. And then being rewarded with that sentiment, with what we came for, that happiness, peace, enjoying in the security and the peaceful environment, love, family, rich life. The final bonus card I have will not taint that. The 4 of Swords reverse. After tasting it, it's hard because you don't want to put a foot wrong or lose it, and mentally that's your space. You're moving forward from this point very cautionary, with very cautionary advancement. You're not rushing in. You're not signing up for anything too hasty-pasty. You're looking through it. You're feeling it through. You're assessing it. You're not just wham, bam, sign me up, ma'am. And I would say that would be a reasonable assumption to do. I don't think that you're being overly cautious there in that regard. Next sign to be read for the week. Capricorn's tried to come out multiple times. So, Gabby, Capricorn. Let's look at your week. 28th till 5th of September. Mad shout out to a happy Cappy, unlike any other. Jocelyn. My beautiful happy Cappy. I hope you're doing well, my darling. As well as all of my Cappy cousins out there. I hope you are all sweeter than sugar. Let's check out your week. 28th till the 5th of September. And if we don't like it, we always can put it in the bubbly little cauldron. 28th till the 5th, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury placements of my darling Capricorns. Happy Cappies. See, it's funny, I'm a Capricorn rising, right? But my partner is Capricorn moon. You're my kid's dad. We've been back and forth with them. Yeah, Capricorn moon. He's an Aries rising. I'm a Leo moon. I'm a Gemini sun. This is Sagittarius sun. And then our Venuses, mine's in Gemini, and his is in Scorpio. And our Mercuries Mine is in Taurus. His is in Sagittarius. But I find my rising and his moon sign the most interesting, both being Capricorn, because the moon in Capricorn is a very hard placement, but a rising in Capricorn, they say that's a good placement. I find it very difficult with my Capricorn, with my other placements, because I have a lot of Gemini in my chart. And Gemini and Capricorn are like, she's like the extra sister you didn't want, Capricorn. She's like the older sister. You two twins are really out of fucking control. And you two need to get it right, because the way either of you are looking at life is wrong. And my twins are like me, like going, you are an old boot, Capricorn. You are a boot. You are a boot. I don't know if anyone's understanding what I'm talking about. Oh, but who gives a shit if you're a boot, Capricorn? Because when you get two aces out there, okay, like that. It's all about the earth, pentacle, money for my Cappy. And when isn't it? This is a very Capricornic reading. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. Laboriously, methodically, plodding through life to gain that pentacle, to gain that growth, to gain that consistency, to gain that laborious advancement. Years, darling. Years this pony cake's coming. It's a long slog by long means. Let's break down your week. 28th, 29th, Sunday, Monday for Cappy. As I said, Ace of Swords reverse we started with. So we're lucky it's a force or direction here, maybe a little bit of self-destruction, maybe not backing ourselves a bit here, but our mental facilities are not really in the yay, hooray factor. But I feel like during this period, something comes across to you, Capricorn, that does get you thinking a little bit about bum-ba-da-dun, 30th, 31st, Tuesday, Wednesday, aha, Ace of Pentacles, money. Growth of money, investment of money, a fresh new seed, beginning of money, all money. Perfection of riches. So what we were lacking in force of ideas or movement here, the moment that the money come in of an idea or a spark system or just as simple as a $50 note being gifted in your hand, my dear Capricorn, the ideas become abundant. And what is that abundance? 1st and 2nd of September, Thursday, Friday. Growth. Queen of Pentacles. Grow it, dote on it, and bring it into growth and fruition. Queen of Pentacles, darlings, we all know this. Prosperity, generosity, you know, she's all about the home. She likes to share her material wealth. She loves the love of the luxury, but she loves growth within the home, within the pentacle, within the monetary, within the means. She loves it. 3rd, 4th, 5th, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But with all this growth and all of this prosperity and stuff going on, Capricorn, then why are you still so sad? 3 of Swords reversed. Are you really happy? Inside, you're doing what you do best. You do what you know to do when you don't know what else to resort to. But are you truly happy? Because by the end of the reading, I'm wondering if you truly are. Whether there's some sort of hurt here that you're just trying to cover and not process. Capricorn, or are we processing it and we're trying very hard to release it, but it still fucking hurts like hell? Going through the motions, doing everything right that we can to heal and change, but don't mean it don't hurt. It don't hurt. I think that's the sentiment that you guys feel at the moment. That week's end. Release does not come without pain. It's not always a pleasure. It often isn't. Next sign, Ram Gang, Aries. Aries. Let's find out what's coming in for your week, 28th till the 5th of September. All right, Aries. Yes, we're moving it as quickly as we can, my darling. He wants that phone. So let's get it done so I can cut and paste and get it all up and running. So I'm sure everyone would like their weekly this week. Pride up. Aries, let's check it. That would be the Aries. All right, 2 seconds, honey. All right. Oops, sorry, my dolls. Hang on, let's move you back a bit. Aries, let's kick this down. Find out what's coming in for your week, 28th through till the 5th of September. I'll pull your cards and I'll go deal with that crazy. King of Wands. Oh, 5 of Wands. Magician reversed. The Fool. This is very similar to a reading I did earlier. 10 of Swords reversed. Shit, this sounds exactly like the reading I did earlier. The Emperor is underneath that. Aries. You're disrupting your own star sign again, son. 10 of Swords reversed. We are having some moments of benefit, profit. It'll be short-lived. We've got to get in our power. Aries Major Arcana. The Emperor. So, as I was saying, Aries, the underlying energy for your week, there will be benefits, there will be profits, there will be short-lived. You really need to get into that Emperor energy, that commanding, that respected, that authoritative nature that you produce so well, Aries, your Major Arcana. Starting the week, the Sunday, Monday, the 28th, 29th, the King of Wands. Oh, Shannon. So that King of Wands, like I was saying, the Sunday, Monday, the 28th, 29th. Aries, you are being very honest and very conscientious. You're being very gentlemanly, fatherly, sympathetic, invested here, devoted, friendly, mature. You're trying to be Switzerland in some ways, but I'm seeing that's going to be short-lived. You know, when we try to stand on the fence, that's when lines are drawn. 30th, 31st, Tuesday, Wednesday, the 5 of Wands, the battle. You know, we are in our right mind, in our right head, trying to be, you know, a little bit neutral. But when we do so, man, someone stirs your feathers, something fierce, and you really get to that point where you got to fight for your belief, fight for your right. The Thursday, Friday, the 1st, the 2nd, we may deviate though from that, and we may start to get a little bit self-centered or we may deviate from the fact that we are the creator and become self-reliant. We may become a little bit underhanded. We may become a bit mischievous. We may start using our gifts for things that are personal rather than benefit everyone. And then when we come back around Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3rd, 4th, 5th, we decide to go back to a more childlike state, where responsibility isn't laid at our feet so much, where we are not so driven by time or obligation or necessity. We take it more like a childlike pace. We let go of a lot of things that were giving us some issue. And we also let go of the fact that responsibility sometimes can lead to our biggest downfall. We become a bit egotistical, we become a bit self-righteous, and maybe we just become way too self-invested to the point where we become arrogant and out of touch. Take how it resonates for you. Next sign to be read. Ooh, I want that one there. Yes, let's go that one. Scorpio. No. Scorpio, because I wanted to do them ones in a moment. We will get to them, but just not right this second. Ah, Gemini doggled down the hole, darlings. Oh my God, what has she done? Scorpio, mash out to good man, the one, the only. Mad lad. We do love Goodman. He is such a support system to this channel as well as many others. Great timestamp in the tarot community. He's taught multiple people his craft, but he is an absolute legend. There is no one like Goodman, and we do so appreciate him. Another brilliant mod on the site as well. For the Scorpios, let's find out what's coming in for the 28th through to the 5th of September. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury placements for the for the week that is to come, Scorpio. Let's find out what that's looking like, chickens. Yeah, ouch. Scorpio always had the hardest of hearts, hardest of readings at times. Scorpios have a hard underlying energy for your week. Is that the Queen of Pentacles reverse? Underneath that is the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Wow, there is the Eight of Wands reverse. Wow, guys, wow. There is a lot of suspicion. Someone is very obsessed here with the material, the attainable, trying to work out whether someone is actually genuine or whether they're a bit of a gold digger, I want to say. Maybe that's someone else looking at you like this, or let's travel through the week, Scorpio. 28th, 29th, Sunday, Monday. Three of Swords. There's real heartbreak here. There's a real realization that something isn't as it should be. Something coming to light, something getting known, something coming out in the wash, putting the heart on the line, maybe having a shut in the door. It could just be feeling very saddened at this time. But it's had a chain reaction effect on you. Because the 30th and 31st are Tuesday and Wednesday. That Three of Swords is now turning into the Four of Swords. So because of this heartbreak or pain, we are taking a step back, a really big one, into a state of respite, repose. Not just mentally, but actually physically, we are taking ourselves out of the game. When we come back on the Thursday, Friday, the 1st and 2nd, we've got to make up for that time lost. The Two of Pentacles, we've got to rock it back and forth, have the agility here to handle our money matters. We are trying to work through any difficulty and worry, and we're trying to keep the forces which are working in life in balance with care and consistency. But by the time the week is come to end, the 3rd, 4th, 5th, the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, boys, we have the Knight of Wands reverse. Unexpected change, relationship ruptures here, breakup, personal relationships, interruption, unexpected change, breakdown. King of Wands reverse. Someone that's very severe, over the top with excessiveness, over exaggerated. An individual that is very, very dogmatic, deliberate, likes the action, likes the gossip maybe, just likes to cause a bit of a stir. This is the individual that you're rupturing from, I feel. Someone that's a bit full of themselves, someone that's too out there perhaps, not reserved enough for you, Scorpio, or just can't keep things to self. They got to express it all or talk about it all. It's not fitting well for you, I don't feel. Not fitting well for you at all. Next sign to be read will be Taurus. Bull gang, my bulls. Mad shout out to my son Julian. And to all my darling Taurus cousins out there, I hope you're doing well. Let's find out what's coming in for your week, the bulls. 28th through to the 5th of September, Taurus. Taurus, my bulls. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Let's kick it and find out what's coming in for the Taurus. Taurus, please. Week of the 28th of August through to the 5th of September. Let's suss that out. What's coming in for Taurus? Please don't forget to leave a like, share the content, but most definitely, if you have not done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit that big red button, and join me, Redski, over at Righteous Rings, where we give raw, righteous real rings to you guys, where you can make the best, most informed decisions for you and your life. Taurus now. Taurus, we're in the battle. We're in the battle of it. Highway to hell is what I'm hearing. Bottom of your week, underlying energy, 9 of Pentacles. Pretty secure off our own back. Pretty solid here with that 9 of Pentacles, I feel. There's foresight which has been used to bring in prosperity, monetary security. Taurus, let's look at the week. Let's look at the week. All right, Taurus, let's look at your week. 28th, 29th, the Sunday, Monday, Knight of Swords reverse. So this speaks about a real incapacity here, or a dispute or ruin over a third party or an individual, impulsive mistakes, being a bit conceited, foolish, simplistic, being very misdirected, I want to say, and incapacity to move where it was needed. You're very out of sync. 30th, 31st, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have that Six of Pentacles. We're trying to bring back balance here in monetary. Maybe we were overspending. We're trying to really bring that back into fold. Or maybe there's a sense of needing to beg for your monetary. There's some sort of incapacity here to earn enough, or an incapacity to make more, or incapacity to keep it level. Yourself, you're relying on another individual, I feel, to try and help you with your monetary, or to keep it locked down. I don't feel that this is going to work very well, though. Thursday, Friday, 1st and 2nd, the world reverse. This is continuing the same old cycle, rat and wheel. This is an imperfect cycle. It's a failure to complete something that one starts. It's a lack of vision. It's due to disappointment, perhaps, or just feeling like things aren't going to hurry up enough, being a bit impatient. So we see out the week, the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, the 3rd, 4th, 5th for Taurus, 9 of Wands with a 7 of Pentacles. There are a lot of obstacles here, and we are having a state of reprieve, or a moment of breath between significant events here at the moment, kind of battles. But the battle by no means is done yet, and we are currently taking this moment, this pause, I guess you could say, to not just have a breather, but to re-look at, renegotiate, reassess our monetary advancement and where it really sits in an honest fashion. I feel like that underlying energy for the week, that 9 of Pentacles, what we thought we had, turns very quickly into what we not got. 10 of Cups reverse. What we thought we were having growth in assets, or growth in a portfolio, or growth in some sort of aspect of life. Not only has it not grown, it may have depleted. There is something very wrong here. And I think you are very quickly finding out this week that your monetary and material asset is not as good on the books as what you thought it was in your mind. Assessment is needed here, guys. Assessment is needed here. Let's kick the next sign now, the Librans. For the scales of judicial justice, let's find out what's coming in for your week. 28th through to the 5th of September, my beautiful Librans. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Pisces, Libra. Let's find out what's coming in for your week, my darlings. 28th through to the 5th of September. What's your weekly looking like, my dear Libras? Well, that was sloppy if nothing else. 7 of Wands reverse, 4 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Swords reversed with an Ace of Cups, and a Knight of Cups reversed. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, Libra. Self-destructive natures and tendencies coming through here. A bit of greed, wasting your gifts on pursuit of power and influence. You're spiritually empty, feeling very, very like the tank is very empty. Starting the week, the 28th, 29th, Sunday, Monday, Libra, 7 of Wands reverse. We're not making any gains here. We're not standing on top of our combatants. If anything, our combatants are overrunning us, overriding us, and absolutely smashing us. The 30th, 31st, the Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 of Pentacles reverse. To try and soothe the pain of things not going your way. I feel like you're spending up big on things that are not important, things that soothe the soul for a quick second, but literally do not soothe the pain of the disdain. Thursday, Friday, the 1st and 2nd of September, 2 of Swords reverse. We've got to get real here, people. This is a misrepresentation of who you are. You're being dishonourable to yourself, or others are. There's treachery, false friends, lies. Dealing with a lot of uncomfortableness, and we're trying to soothe that through spending. But by week's end, I see you come back around Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3rd, 4th, 5th, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups reverse. Someone comes your way that gets your heart a-beating. With that Ace of Cups, they make you alive for a brief second again. They make your heart skip a beat, and you just feel like, oh, my wishes could be fulfilled. The outlook is favourable, and you just feel also love dripped. But then you quickly realise this person isn't for you, though. That this person is a bit deceitful, fraudulent. They can't sort fact from fiction. There's a sense of appearance being misleading. But this did make your heart flutter. And I feel like that was just what was needed to bring in some abundance of self through self-love rather than love necessarily for another. Sometimes just getting your heart restarted can be just what you need to make life worth living. It's that adrenaline. Now, yes, I did notice these last two signs, and I did, yes, purposely leave them till last because I wanted to make a special note for the last sign, because I did want to do that. Now, let's do Gemini. Of course, the final sign will be Sagittarius, which we'll get to in a moment. But let's do the Geminis for my beautiful, beautiful Gemini family. Let's do you now. 28th through to the 5th of September. 2 signs left to go. Be quiet, Lincoln. Here we go. Gemini. 28th through to the 5th. Sorry, guys. They're getting really annoying now. 28th through to the 5th. All right. Let's have a look. The Chariot. 10 of Cups. Geminis. 8 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Quiet, please. Gemini, the underlying energy for your week, the 8 of Wands. Swiftly made movement, communication being key here, really pushing forward. Pushing forward here with extreme movement, you know, it could be communication. Friskly, with that 8 of Wands, there's swiftly made movement here. Arrows of Cupid's love, communication perhaps. The week's looking good, Gemini. 28th, 29th, Sunday, Monday, the Chariot, Cancer's major arcana. Adversity here, having triumph here, pushing through the disdain to have that adversity of movement here. The Chariot is that of conflicting influences, turmoil, success here. Needing to pay attention to details. There's a sense of escape here. There's a sense of overcoming and pushing through and moving forward. Tuesday, Wednesday, the 30th, 31st for Gemini, the 10 of Cups. We are pushing very fast through to get that happiness that we seek with that 10 of Cups. The home, the joy, the pleasure, the love, the contentment, the good family and honour and esteem here. And we are pushing forward like a hurricane towards this. We are moving with swift haste towards this. Then when we go to the 1st and 2nd, Thursday, Friday, we have that 8 of Swords. In some aspects in our mind, though, we do feel a little bit imprisoned, I want to say, Gemini. We do feel a little bit like there is some sort of crisis or domination here. Some sort of imprisonment or turmoil. Bad news may be coming as well. And I feel like when this comes to light, a lot is opened up. The 3rd, 4th, 5th, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, the 6 of Swords. When this is realised, there is some sort of movement here that must be made. It's a journey, it's advancement, beating our anxiety or something that has held us back for so long. I feel like that 8 of Swords is some real past trauma or something, Gemini, that you must not only face, but now it's time to beat. To keep your happiness, to keep what you love the most, to keep what you are inspired for is the one thing that you need most. Is that solace. Final sign to be read, Sagittarius. And the reason I've left my Sagittarius cousins last is because a mad shout out to the one and only Melissa for being such an avid fan of the channel. I'm so glad to see you join my beautiful band of blue and be a mod for me. Don't worry, there is no obligation to have to do anything, honey. It's just a mad tick to you for all of your support. Also, mad shout out to the one and only Skellies. I best give a shout out to the man. The final sign now we're doing. So let's kick the lovely cards to find out what's coming in for the Saggies week. All right, here we go. Sorry, everyone's gone rowdy as now. Sagittarius, underlying energy for your week is strength. Leo's major arcana. We are having strength this week. We are priding the tenacity, the strength, the willpower, and everything that comes with that. We are priding our divine bravery in some ways, but what we are also doing is not forcing it. We're using the same amount of energy that is gifted to us to flux and pull something in the right direction. The Sunday, Monday, 28th, 29th, that Page of Wands, I love that. Because this is a very faithful, loyal person. It's also my boy George. And this is a trusted friend. This is an individual who could be a bit of a stranger but has good intentions, or someone that is just very consistent, but they bear some important news, I feel. On the 30th and 31st, the Tuesday and Wednesday, Sagittarius, we then go to a Knight of Pentacles reverse. Now, this is stagnation. This is completely pulling back. This is to a point of absolute... Times have been maybe of change. Maybe your views have become a bit dogmatic or unrealistic, or your approach is a bit out of touch. We're going to have to go stagnant for a minute to reassess here, because there is some sort of movement that we've wanted to come forward with, which I feel is no longer concurrent. The 1st and 2nd of September, the Thursday, Friday. Now we've got a Page of Cups. We had the Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles reverse, and now the Page of Cups. Darlings, this is really a sense here of now coming in and being very trusting, very reflective. You're prudent, but you're loyal, and many people really respect your opinion and the way you go about things, because you're very honest, you're very upfront, but you think before you act. You got the passion, and you've got the patience here. But by week's end, there may be something that you want to get across that people aren't really hearing from you. Because the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3rd, 4th, 5th, the Queen of Swords. This is someone that has had maybe their idea, their will, their life, something cut short. There is a sense of mourning with the Queen of Swords, or a sense of being misunderstood, misheard, or misused, or used in general. By the week's end, Sagittarius, you are coming into this point of cutthroat speech. It's like you have not heard me. I've offered you my loyalty, my assistance, my opinion. But now I've got to tell you, point blank period, exactly what you've not heard. Moon in reverse, Piscean energy. And what you have not heard is that there is some sort of deception here, something unknown here. It's not going to do full damage. It is inverted, the moon. But there's something within the subconscious that has not been seen or dealt with that is coming to the surface, and there's a real need here to speak the truth about this, or to really accept this for what it is. I feel like there is some pain with this realization, or with this coming to the surface, or with this dealing with this wholly and solely. I do want to say I feel that that's why that Strength card is at the bottom of the deck. That strength of tenacity, of will, of belief in oneself is what will carry you through this. It's like the point of which you return back to, the core of self, of knowing who you are and not getting lost in the source. Thank you to everyone for joining me for this weekly. I'm sorry it couldn't be live, but it will be done as a premiere. Thank you so much to my mods, to Melissa, our new constituent joining me over here, and to all of my new viewers and avid returners. I appreciate you beyond words, and I am so happy to see you all again. But until next time, from me, Redsky, here at Righteous Readings, I love you all, and I hope to see you again really, really soon. Take care and enjoy your September. And enjoy the last of August. Bye, y'all. See you. Take care.